Hey ghouls! For this video I thought I would do another installment for my Cringe Fest series, skipping forward a couple of years to my teenage years, my early teens, where my favourite band was actually Hanson. At a time when boy bands were dominating everyone and everyone was like, which is your favourite member of whoever? I was like, I don't like them, I like Hanson. Yeah, the whole boy band thing, dancing in matching outfits, wasn't really for me. I saw 3 boys playing instruments and my little brain just went, ooh, that's cool. And I just kind of veered that way. Obviously I wasn't seen as cool for that, but I didn't care. They were just absolutely amazing to me. I had like everything I could get my hands on. It was obviously like an easy gift for me because they were kind of everywhere, even though they weren't a boy band. They did blow up. So yeah, I had hundreds of posters, and I mean hundreds. People used to buy me like poster books. You know, the really dodgy ones that probably were not licensed, that were just printed badly. I used to get those all the time. And yeah, I had them everywhere. And another thing that I had was like tour VHSs. And I realised that one of them had footage of them in Sega World. I think it was on a day when they were filming for one of their music videos they did in Trafalgar Square. Couldn't tell you the name of the song now. Oh, I think it was like Where's the Love or something. Anyway, they were filming that and they decided to go to Sega World. So of course little me was like, what's Sega World? That sounds amazing, because I was obsessed with Sega. And yeah, Sega World was absolutely amazing. And I found out about it through them, which is so bizarre. But yeah, I forgot that that was a core memory until I was talking to my partner about Sega World, and we tried to find like footage from inside, and the guy used pieces of the Hanson VHS full footage of Sega World in like a montage of what it looked like. And I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that, I know exactly what that's from. And it made me think of, yeah, I need to do a Cringe Fest on that, because yeah, core memories right there. I'll probably do another video about Sega World because it was awesome. Like, I did go and it was amazing, so I'll do a separate video about that in the future. But yeah, weirdly enough, Hanson are still a thing. They've had a bunch of kids and they just still travel around in tour buses just with everybody on board. And they're still making music, which is kind of crazy. I'd obviously fallen off the bandwagon after like album 3 probably, I think, this time around or something. I can't remember what it was called. The one that had that on was the last album by them that I purchased. I haven't heard anything since then. Pretty sure that was the last one that I purchased. And yeah, obviously I grew up and my tastes went back to what I was raised on, which was like grunge and rock and everything else, and heavier stuff, and then pop punk was the thing. But yeah, I was completely into them. I thought they were amazing, and yeah, I think as well I gravitated towards them because one of the members, which was the drummer, which was my favourite, Zach, is the same age as me. So obviously I saw someone my age and I was like, oh, this is cool. And it's crazy that they're still going like 20 years later, probably more. Because they started when they were tiny tots. I had their demo album thing and like earlier songs where they, like, obviously Taylor's voice was quite high when Bop dropped. But his voice in the older stuff when they were tiny is so high pitched, it was unreal. And yeah, they were little kids when they recorded that, and I had that, and they were still really good, like, even though they just started playing instruments and everything else. It was crazy. But yeah, I'm pretty sure when Bop dropped, I would have been about 14, maybe a bit younger, I'm not sure, I'll have to look it up. But yeah, Bop is still a bop. If I hear it, I will dance to it. I still know every word to this day. I will never forget that information. But yeah, they had some good bops, and although a lot of people were like, it's so cringe, I'm like, I don't care. They were awesome to me, and I still like quite a few of their songs. I will still play them on odd occasions. Yep. Boys with Instruments, I was all over it. So yeah, that's it for this video. If I think of any more cringe things, I will continue Cringe Fest. I'll think of other things to add, I'm sure there's more things. Like I say, I'm not doing these in any particular order, they're just as and when I remember things, I'm just making a video. But yeah, so that's it for this one. And I will see you guys in the next one.